So why do diets fail, both in the short term and the long term? Diets fail because results take too long. That is not the case in the fat release system at all. I would say everyone sees results within the first 72 hours. 72 hours. And then it's a steady fat loss process after that. And weight loss as well. But here's the other thing. When the results come quick, it gives you that sense of, hey, I'm seeing something and it's working. But remember, this is not a magic pill. The HCG is not a magic pill. It's the combination of the diet and accelerated by the supplement. Okay, so it's not a magic, hey, let's go to the nutrition store and pick up this magic pill and we're going to lose weight. No, 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 no. A lot of thought and consideration got put into this, and this is why it works. So, most diet programs are not specific enough with food selection. Everyone is, well, let's go over that first. Most diet programs are not specific enough with food selection. The fat release system gives you a decent selection of food, but it's very specific. And you have the discretion as to what you want to eat that day. But it must be within the list of foods. Now, the list of food is there because these lists of food are scientifically proven to start fat loss, right? So you're still in control of your diet, but it's still within a controlled manner. Does that make sense? So that's the greatest thing about the fat release system, and we'll get to that later on also. Everyone is fixed on the number on the scale. Let the mirror and how your clothes fit also be useful tools. Now, the reason I say that is because sometimes we have folks who go on the fat release system and they're very physically active, right? People who run marathons, other athletes or individuals who have a very physically demanding job like farmers or warehouse workers, right? Now, it's going to be very difficult for those individuals to survive on ingesting 500 calories a day. Okay, so what we have to do is we have to alter the diet for them, which is very easy to do. Very simple to do. If there's an alteration that needs to be done, we can do it, right? You have healthcare professionals that work on the team. It can be done very easily. Now, very minute % of individuals need alterations, but if they need them, we can do them for them. So the reason I say that is because those individuals, we have to supply more calories to their diet to support their physical demand, okay? So they're going to hold on to as much tissue as possible. So the weight on the scale may not come down as fast, but that doesn't mean you're not losing fat as fast. Okay? So when you look in the mirror and you see the body shrinking, and then you're taking your measurements and you're seeing the body shrink, doesn't mean you're not losing anything when the weight on the scale is not moving. Does that make sense? Okay, good. So when you engage in the fat release system, don't just let the scale be the tell-all. Let the mirror and your clothes also be useful tools. So staying healthy and keeping the weight off requires a lifestyle change. After the fat release system, you should exercise, and just like we spoke earlier, follow the Simple Chocolate Diet. Real quick, what's the Simple Chocolate Diet? It is a program that was specifically designed to be taken after the fat release system when you're done. Okay? We're not going to sell you a product and say, when you're done, see you later. Now you don't know what to do because not everybody here is a healthcare professional or a nutrition specialist, right? So you may not know how to eat properly to keep the weight off. No, 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 no. We've designed a program to help you through that. Say, look, this is probably the best way for you to eat, right? There's a large selection of food in the Simple Chocolate Diet, right? It's like just walking into a grocery store. And what it does is it sets those foods up and specifically so that you can eat what you want off the plan, off the list of foods, and not have to worry about any weight gain. And then, if you're on the Simple Chocolate Diet and you just want to lose a couple more pounds, you follow some of the foods, right? And it lays it out very plainly for you, very plainly, very simple, very self-explanatory. So it's a leeway back into regular eating, right? But we don't want to go back to the eating the way we ate to get us to the fat release system. The Simple Chocolate Diet teaches you how you can eat foods with as much flavor as possible, almost like you were eating before, but without the worry of the fat gain. Make sense? Okay. So the fat release system is a strict program. An organized program prevents intrarationality. What is intrarationality? Intrarationality is a psychological nutrition term that we have to deal with all the time. That is, when you go to the grocery store, or if you're in a restaurant and you say, I can eat this food because I'm going to work out extra tomorrow, right? Or I can eat these cookies because, I'm going to run tonight, right? That's irrationality. The fat release system prevents that from happening through two ways. One is because of the list of foods, right? You don't want to stray off the list of foods. And two is the chocolate. We can say you can battle that irrationality by eating the chocolate. As a nutrition specialist, I can say, I know this may be tough. We understand. Okay, we know that. We have an answer for that. A healthy answer for the toughness of, through the program of the fat release system. We have an answer for that. Because not everybody can overcome that irrationality immediately. Not everybody can do that, but we give you some assistance to help you with that. So, the program is designed to provide you with the correct foods to acquire positive results. The program eliminates the guesswork. A lot of times when folks try to handle their own diet, it's unsuccessful because there's not a complete understanding of nutrition science. We take that guesswork away. Okay, it's no longer, well, is this good and do I have to count these calories? It's all laid out for you as a textbook. All you have to do is follow it. That simple. So let's get to the HCG. The homeopathic HCG works just as well as the prescription strength HCG you can get with the injections. Homeopathy simply uses the signal from the natural glycoprotein hormone. So what is HCG? HCG is produced naturally in human bodies, in mammalian bodies or mammals, and it's a hormone protein just made up of sugars and amino acids. That's all it is. It has specific functions in women and has specific functions in men. But when you reduce your caloric intake, your calorie intake, we can take that HCG signal and we can make it specific to attack or to attach to fat cells. Okay? Binds to the fat cells, tells the fat cells to make another hormone called leptin, goes to the brain and tells the brain, hey, you don't have to be as hungry because we have enough stored body fat here to support physiological functioning or physical functioning. Make sense? So that's a two-pronged attack of decreasing hunger and also using fat for energy, right? All starts up here. And that's how we can use it. So, just like I said, HCG is a glycoprotein hormone produced naturally by the body. It contains a few chemical and physiological properties, and when used during a fat loss program, the effects have been positive.